Okay, so once again, good noon. Good noon to everyone. Thank you for attending. So the topic for today is about corrections and the criminal justice system. So in this topic and this discussion, you will be able to understand the relationship between corrections and the criminal justice system. So, what is the function of corrections, or what is the rule of corrections in the criminal justice system? Okay, so to begin with, let us understand what is criminal justice system. Okay, criminal justice system is a machinery of any government in the control and prevention of crimes and criminality. Okay, so it is a machinery, it is a system, it is a process that helps government to what? Control. Number one, control crimes and prevent crimes. So ano ba ang kaibahan ng control of crime and prevention of crime? Control of crime, when you say control, when someone commits a crime and you put him into prison, that is what we call control. Okay, what does it mean, prevention of crime or prevention of crime? When you say prevention of crime, like for example punishment, uh, we give sanctions to those who violate laws. We imprison them. Then that is what we call as deterrence. So from that deterrence, people who knows that the laws are really being enforced, and if they violated the law, they will be punished according and provided by the law. In that case, they will be deterred to commit crimes. Meaning, sila ay matatakot na gagawa ng krimen. In that case, that is prevention of crime. Meaning, the crime will be prevented because of that system, or uh, I would say strategy or crime strategy. Okay, so machinery para mapigilan ang krimen, para makontrol ang krimen. Yan po ang criminal justice system. Okay? Yan ang criminal justice system. Correction as one of the pillars of criminal justice system. Okay? So we have five pillars in the criminal justice system. Number one, we have the law enforcement, the prosecution, the court, and correction. And the last one is community. So of course, we all know that in the U.S., United States of America, they have three only. They have three: law enforcement, court, and correction. Okay, but here in the Philippines, in our country, we have five pillars of the criminal justice system, and the correction is one of those pillars. In fact, it is a fourth pillar of the criminal justice system. Uh, Lots of books, uh, Philippine books, criminology books, says that correction is the weakest pillar among the five pillars of the criminal justice system. Why? Because they argued that uh, correction failed to rehabilitate, failed to reform the criminal into non-criminal behaviors. So from failure of reformation of prisoners of criminals, then the labeled correction as the weakest pillar among the five pillars of the criminal justice system. Okay, but again, it is arguable. You can argue based on your uh, evidence that correction is not the weakest pillar among the five pillars of the criminal justice system. So it depends on you. It can be argued. It is debatable. But of course, many books of criminology says that correction is the weakest pillar among the pillars of the criminal justice system. Okay? Correction is the fourth pillar of the criminal justice system. Of course, you know already that it is the fourth pillar uh, and a branch of criminal justice. Correction is a branch of criminal justice concerns with the reformation and rehabilitation of criminal offenders. Okay? Yan. So I hope you understand the relationship between criminal uh, corrections and criminal justice system. The role of correction in the criminal justice system. Okay? So again, criminal justice system is just a machinery. When you say machinery, is a weapon. It is the system. It is the procedure in order to control and prevent criminality in this country. Okay? And the rule of correction is to reform the criminal into non-criminal behavior. So from criminal behavior to law-abiding citizens. So that is the the rule of correction in the criminal justice system. Okay? Some books, some author says that correction is the weakest pillar among the criminal justice system. Of course, if you will ask a correction officer or a jail officer, they will they they will disagree to that notion because they are the one reforming the criminals and they know and they believe that correction is not the weakest pillar among the five pillars of the criminal justice. So it depends on you, depends on your perspective. Again, but if question were asked, if question might ask in the board examinations about it, kung ano, uh, who is among, which among the pillars of the CGS is the most weakest, then you might answer the correction pillar because uh, many books in the criminology argued that it is considered as the weakest pillar among the pillars of the criminal justice system. Okay, so I hope you understand and learn from me this in this discussion. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.